Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Anime Bar Lounge. This is kind of a update video, but also, like, I thought about scripting this, but then every time I tried scripting this, I was like, I don't even know what I want to say, and then every time I thought about doing improv, I'm like, well, if I just improv it, I don't know either. So, I guess it's like a half and half, because, it's not really scripted, but I've been thinking about making this video for a while. Just, I guess it's just a broad update video. Just haven't been feeling like uploading for the past couple of years, so the uploads have been kind of off and on. But there's been a lot of reasons, like, behind the scenes for that, which I can't really get into the specifics of. But I'm just being honest and being like, I had to get my ducks in a row before I could really focus on the channel again, and I think I'm confident, like, finally, like, super confident that the uploads will start again, and I have a lot of ideas for directions I want to take the channel in, even though it's still, you know, it's just a 5,000 subscriber channel, and I just like putting whatever on the channel, but I've slowly just been becoming more and more social and extroverted, which started around when the pandemic ended, which is around when I started making these videos. You know, I just started to get to know more and more people, and people that work on the channel with me are, you know, a mixture of people, most of whom I've known for a very long time. So anyone that you've seen on the channel is usually someone I know very well and have a lot of trust for. And therefore, I've been having discussions with a lot of these people about, you know, commitment and how to really start building the channel, just, you know, getting it bigger, better, etc., etc. Also thinking about bringing new people onto the channel. We have a lot of, you know, the more the merrier, I guess, is how I would say it. And there might just be more people involved that are more behind the scenes, that help me with stuff, maybe like editing or advice or just stuff, you know. I really want to start growing the channel more. So it's just like that every person that is able to help, willing to help and critique, and able to just, I don't know, maybe I don't listen that day, depending on, like, you know, if it's something I'm feeling stubborn on, like, well, no, that's like our sauce, guys, we got to do that. But, you know, experimentation is the name of the game, and then the viewers will let me know over time what's working and what won't. But I don't really have a set style for anything. This kind of video, just this channel just started off as like, take all my interests, boom, throw it on YouTube, and it was like I don't know, I think it was the third attempt at doing so in my life, and it kind of worked, and then kind of lost the steam engine for that, and I just gotta be like, all right, gotta do it again. But this time I just made sure to talk with everyone beforehand, so you'll probably see just the renewed, hopefully you will see the renewed enthusiasm of the cast, even if it's just us doing stupid stuff. I'm also dressed in my hippie attire. This was kind of like supposed to be like a hippie video, but I wasn't sure what to say. I wanted to talk a bit about my background. I try to keep like heavy stuff, political stuff, debate stuff off the channel. I try to keep it very, entertainment is the focus of the channel. But then obviously people will know who I am, like my friends. They know me very well, and so I'm like, all right, let me take a day and see what I am willing to talk about myself on the YouTube channel. And I'm like, oh yeah, that would at least give a foundation. Even, I honestly hope this video doesn't like pop off or anything. I hope this is a very brush it under the rug, don't have to talk about it type video, because I'm kind of embarrassed to make it. There's a lot of stuff like that. I have so much in my head that I've been talking about with people, which is why the hippie attire is necessary, guys. I have to be channeling my inner meditation and hitting those chakra points. Otherwise, this video just won't work, because I like being stupid on camera. I don't know how to describe it, but once I hit record, I'm like, That's why I actually struggle to record by myself. I'm like, all right, I need another dumbass to just be here so I don't feel stupid for talking to myself in my backyard while someone's chainsawing. They're chainsawing, guys. They're sabotaging us. How dare they? And they stopped as if they heard us. That makes it even more awkward, doesn't it? Anyway. So I grew up as like a Christian, and then I kind of just became polytheist over time, which means I just sort of have a lot of different beliefs, and I've gotten really into psychology, and religions are great to like use when you talk about psychology, because religions are all about perspectives, and usually they're the most stubborn people you know, because they have a very strict set of morals that they follow like a fine line. And I mean, it is kind of like a vice or an addiction for them. It keeps them locked in, it keeps them focused, but it is kind of like some people take it too far, and I have historically, when I was younger, taken things too far. And that's the preface before I break out this, look guys, stupid spiritual stuff. So, you know, you got the classic tarot deck, which you can Google that, everyone knows what that is. And then I have just the major arcana in Toho, because everyone knows Anime Bar Lounge loves Toho. And so there's the moon. I don't know why Judgment's there, because we want the star to be next to the moon, and there's Judgment, and there's the tower. I don't know, but like, I for reference, I went to when I took a psych evaluation, I looked at a tarot deck and assigned like what each one reminded me of, and I cheated. Instead of using that, I used Toho, because I'm like, oh, I like Toho, and I know Toho characters really well. So if I look at each archetype and go, oh, that Toho character, I know who that is. And, you know, and then I had to look it up and then juggle things around. And then I really like Marissa. Marissa's like my favorite character. And then people that know me really well know that I could talk. Like, there are characters where I'm like, I could talk to you until the cows come home about why Marissa Kirisame is spiritually like something that represents me. So when I saw Marissa and the star and then Googled what the star is, I'm like, oh yeah, that's me, the star, Anime Bar Lounge of this YouTube channel. And I do act like this character in a lot of ways, both on camera and off camera. I really like this character, and fucking yeah, they're the star, baby. Which, like, it's like if you have people like me that are a little different each day, there's good ways to describe that. You know, like Upright, I am like the star. I'm all hopeful and optimistic and jovial, and I believe in a lot of different things and perspectives and beliefs. And then Upside Down Star, I'm like, I hate everyone, don't talk to me, you know, woe is me, I'm very despondent, that sort of thing. Oh, and then I also brought this One Piece bag. Was made by someone at a convention. I just carry stuff in it sometimes, so I wanted to show that off. I have a rock, and I painted this in like 5th grade, and it's just got random stuff on it. And this is another way where I'm like, yeah, spiritual bullshit. It's like, that's my rock, guys. It's got the number 7 on it. It's got Pikachu. It's got an N64 controller. It's got a pencil, because I like to write and journal and stuff. And it's got pizza, because that was like my favorite food growing up. Especially like Pizza Hut pizza or Elio's. Those were like my favorite pizzas growing up. And I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's like some random stuff that's like, I don't know, I guess my past. I don't really talk about my past on the channel. I don't really... like, I never really saw the need to. I'm sure like it's come up. I'm sure there's like an inside joke or bit that someone's been like, Ezra, remember? I'm like, don't talk about it. It's like, you know, you gotta be careful what you can and can't talk about. So some stuff is always coded behind like inside jokes and whatnot. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to like go over and be like, yeah, this is like the stuff, this is what it means to me. And then there's some people that I'm hoping to get back on the channel more often. People that, you know, you've probably seen for like a video or two. But some of them just get busy, or some of them live in a different state, you know, and then I want to get new guests on and see if we can get them to commit. But yeah, pretty soon, just there's a videos you'll see in the background that it is June. It is June, and I'm about to upload a June video, and then I'm about to upload Vodka Arc, which we started like in the winter and then rose up, and we almost finished that. Me and Grant have recorded a lot of vodka videos, and then me, Grant, and Tanis all hung out recently and filmed a couple videos in the backyard. So this video is just, it's the broad bullshit video where a YouTuber hasn't been recording and they have to make the, sorry guys, I haven't been recording recently because I got distracted by life. Am I right? And then I'm like, all right, time for the free video. The free video. Yes, the free video where I just film in the backyard, hit record and say, sorry for not recording, guys. I must have been like negative Nancy for a while and I just didn't have the energy, you know? It's like that. And then I wanted to like, I've had a lot of like optimistic self-reflections recently, so, you know, and there's like some negative in there, like, you know, you just deal with a lot of stuff in life, sort of stuff, but yeah, I would say most of the self-reflections have been positive. I'm planning a lot of different opportunities, and I'm getting better at bouncing back. I guess it's just like this is like the trick to getting older. If you can bounce back and roll with the punches, is, you know, I'm getting better at seeing failure as just, well, that happens. Video games probably did this to me growing up. I already had a perfectionist-driven ego, and then I would play a lot of video games that I would go through two phases with video games. I would either play non-turn-based games that required, you got punished for not beating the stage, for not knowing the stupid bullshit enemy that goes, and then you're like, how was I supposed to see that coming? How was I supposed to beat this game on my first try? It's like, you weren't. And that's why I like Touhou, because Touhou's that, but short, but like it's just a bunch of bullet barrage, and then you have to up the difficulty and then force yourself to beat the game on higher difficulties. But I can never force myself to beat it higher than normal mode, because my original incentive for beating Touhou was, I must know the story. And then once I know the story, I'm like, now I know the story. And then the extra stages, which I have yet to beat a single one. But if I were to beat one that I want to just sit down and master, it's either going to be 8 or 13. Yeah. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming up. What do I got coming up? I might be going to an anime convention later this month. I might be hanging out with some friends, and I think we're gonna watch some live event. I might be doing something with, I'm trying to get Andrew on the channel again. That might happen somewhere in July, like maybe somewhere between 20th, 29th. I don't know. Or maybe just planning something. We've been playing a lot of like Pokemon online, like Pokemon Unite. I don't know if he's a really funny guy, so I'm really hoping to get him on more. He lives a bit far away and he's a bit introverted, but he's been on the channel and he's really fun to hang out with. And then there are some there are some things I have planned August 8 through 11, and then 22 through 25 that are happening. There are things I can only vaguely allude to, and you might not even know what they are. I don't know if I'll be able to reveal it, but if I can reveal it, I can reveal it one day. But like, I'm just sort of foreshadowing, for me, all the major obstacles. You can kind of picture this video like a journal, like when these days come, and then they come, and then they go. Where will we be? And then, yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than I've just been planning for the channel. You know, like what if I move, right? If I move, then I lose access to all my whole crew members. And I've thought about moving a few times. You know, like, you can go to a different state, you can go to a different way, you can start a whole new life, like, anytime. And I've had friends that do that. And then that's also conversations I need with the channel. Because if I do that, I would want to, like, make, like, a long backlog where I'm like, I would need to make like extra videos per cast member, so that at least for a year I could make it look like they're still around but not really. And then I would rely on like vacations to like get more Grant videos, because Like, I would consider Grant like the comedy man. Like, I might be the star, I might be the one that owns the channel, but like he's really good on the camera, and then so is Tanis and Matthias. But like, I don't know. I like each cast member for different reasons, and it's been a privilege. It's been a blessing to have people that show up, film with me, and are willing to do that. And then there's people that haven't been in a single video that I choose not to name because I haven't been in a video, which means that even if it's by omission of them not being able to, you know, it's just common sense, I guess, is how I'm thinking about it while I'm talking about it. But there's people that have moved out of state that I might visit, and then before I visit them, I might be like, hey, do you want to be on it? Like when I went to Texas, right? Like I have friends that I grew up with on internet areas, and I'm like, these are awesome internet friends. Like, why would I not want to get to know and have real life experiences with these real awesome internet friends that have, you know, driven me to like heights? Like a lot of the reason that I have what I have is because of these people that I met on a fateful day one day growing up, and they mean a lot to me. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting at is I think I know what I want to do. I want to continue on the creative path because I think I'm a creative driven individual. I think creativity is what I'm good at, and I have a lot of more projects coming. I have a lot more that I really see myself becoming an even bigger, brighter star, I think is what I'm saying. And we're gonna shine like a prism, baby. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess this is where filming by myself is an issue, where I'm like, all right, now where's the other person I can be like, all right, summon someone. I guess that's what I should have planned for. I should have had either one of my siblings or Grant. I should have been like, all right, it's a just me video, but then you appear right at the end. So that'll be something that'll be recorded right now to remind me. Next time I do something like this, I'm messaging Grant so Grant can just be like, and remember guys, like and subscribe. Something stupid like that. I don't know. I'm doing a lot better, guys. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that I couldn't talk about, and it was really rough, but I'm doing better, and I've been having a lot of success, and I just wanted to share that. So thanks for watching Anime Bar Lounge. Take it easy.